Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm doing a breast cancer awareness nails. I did one last week. I would link to that one in the cards. But this time I am doing an Aquarium breast cancer awareness nail set. So as you all just saw there, I already marked out my 3XL full covered nail tips. I marked it out to show where I want my aquarium tank to start. I didn't want to show all of this because I felt like I didn't want to show myself marking off all of the nail tips because it is a bit repetitive. I've done a few aquarium nails so far, so y'all can go back to some of my other aquarium nail designs that I did. It is more in depth. So on a paper nail form, I used my Modelones gel glue and I made a square out of the gel and cured it for 30 seconds. I'm using this square gel to start my aquarium tank. So I cured it for 30 seconds and then I used some rubbing alcohol to remove the tackiness. And then I'm just going to be cutting out a triangle. That is how I usually start my aquarium tank. So I cut out a triangle and then I fold the tip of the triangle and then I place it where the red marking is. So I'm going to be using some nail glue to stick the aquarium tank base onto the red marking on the nail. I'm using my Makartt rhinestone glue this time. So I just placed a dot of the Makartt rhinestone glue and then I placed the triangular base on the area where I want it to be and flash cured it with my mini LED nail lamp. I only flash cured it for like 5 to 10 seconds and I will be curing it in my bigger nail lamp when I am finished. So now I'm just going to be filling up the spaces on my aquarium tank. So I just used the Makartt rhinestone glue and just filled up the space, and as you can see where my thumb is, I make sure to keep my thumb there because when I am patting the rhinestone glue, I don't want the base to move or anything like that. So by keeping my thumb where it is there, it ensures that the base of the aquarium tank stays where it is at. So I'm going to be doing both sides and flash curing for 5 to 10 seconds and just making sure that I cover the whole base of this aquarium tank so there is no leaking, and then I would cure it in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. And as you can see, it fits perfectly on my middle nail. I just wanted to apply a little more of the gel glue and then I would cure it in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to be cutting off the excess. And then I am going to be using my hand file to file off anything that the scissors could not reach. And always file your aquarium tank with it facing downwards. You don't want a lot of the dust to go in the nail. I have found that when I use rubbing alcohol inside of the nail, it gets white. Yes, I'm using rubbing alcohol on this Q-tip, but I am not applying a lot of rubbing alcohol like I would usually do. I realized that the nail becomes very white when I apply too much rubbing alcohol inside of the tank. So now I'm just going to be creating the backing of my aquarium tank. So on the same paper nail form that I used to do the base of the aquarium nail tank, I'm going to be doing the backing of the aquarium nail tank. So I just measured the nail tip to the paper nail form and I'm making sure that the backing is a little higher than the nail tip because that is needed for when I need to apply the glitters and stuff to the nail. So make sure it is higher than the nail and I just form it into a rectangle and make sure that it is wider than the nail as well, and then I cured it for 30 seconds. Then I take it out of the lamp and I make sure to use rubbing alcohol to clean the nail to remove the tackiness. And now I'm just going to be applying the nail tip to the backing. So I just place some of the Makartt rhinestone glue around the perimeter of the nail, and then I place it on the paper nail form and flash cured it for 5 to 10 seconds, and then I cured it in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to be filling in any spaces in my aquarium tank with the Makartt rhinestone glue, just making sure that it is fully sealed. So this nail is complete. So this is how it looks. Now on to the ring nail and the index nail. So I realized that I was working harder and not smarter. So for this nail, I am going to be placing 2 nail tips on the backing of this nail, and these nails are the ring nail and the index nail. So I just placed the both nails on the backing, and then I cured it and stuff like that, just like I did the first time. And this is how it looks. So I'm just going to be using my scissors just to separate the 2 nail tips, and that is it. So yes, so this is way easier and way faster than doing each nail separately. So yeah, that's a smarter way to work, smarter and not harder. So I did the rest of the nails off camera, and this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to be filing off the excess on each of the nails, but I'm only showing myself doing one of the nails right here. So I'm going to be using my sanding band first, and then I'm going to be using the hand file, and I'm just making sure that the nail is neat and well shaped. You always have to maintain the shape of the nail anytime you do anything with aquarium nails, because it's very easy to lose the shape of the aquarium nails. So now when I'm finished filing all of the nails, I'm using some rubbing alcohol to remove the markings that I made on the nails. So for this aquarium nail design, I'm going to be doing breast cancer awareness nails, as I said before. So everything is going to be pink and some white. So I'm just picking out some of the glitter that I'm going to be using today. And I got this glitter kit from one of my Makartt Your Nail Lab sub boxes. I also got this in one of my Your Nail Lab sub boxes as well. So everything for this nail is going to be pink with a hint of white and some gold. And this glitter is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I really loved this glitter. So I'm just going to be placing the glitters that I'm going to be using today on my nail palette for easier access. So I was going to use this glitter right here, but it didn't make any sense using that glitter because they were way too small, and I was going to be using some other glitters as well, so it didn't make any sense. And I'm going to be using these gold metal accessories as well and some caviar beads. Also, I'm going to be using my coconut oil. So I have the glass that I'm going to be using as a nail stand, and I always make sure to check the nail tip just to see if there are any holes in the nail or anything like that. I make sure to check before I place any liquid in there, and I'm using rubbing alcohol as slip solution. So I'm just pouring some of the coconut oil into the aquarium tank first. And then I place some of the heart-shaped pink glitters and also some of the stars and stuff like that. So as I said before, I'm doing a breast cancer aquarium nail design. Last week I did a short breast cancer awareness nail set, and I think it turned out really good, so I thought I would do another one. And I just want to reiterate on what I said in the last video, that breast cancer does not discriminate, anyone can get it, and we need to spread awareness of this disease that can affect both male and female, and we need to do our regular self checks and also go to our doctors and pray. We need to pray. And also, inflammatory foods are what is causing cancer, because cancer grows because of inflammation in the body. And I usually research these things because I like to research things. I like to know how things happen and how we could reduce or eliminate the chances of things happening, especially when it comes to food. I look at food as medicine, and that is really what food was supposed to do. Jesus made all these foods as medicine. So things like broccoli, which is nasty, but I still eat it, and cauliflower and all these cruciferous vegetables are really healthy for you. They have phytonutrients in it that would reduce or eliminate the chances of people getting cancer. So everything that we have in the world can eliminate or reduce cancer to some extent. But we have to live in a world that has a lot of inflammatory foods as well. So it's very stressful, but I don't know. I really don't know. Also, making sure to stay away from vegetable oil, soybean oil, and canola oil and stuff like that. That would help reduce the chances of anyone getting breast cancer. So I would highly recommend you're living a more healthy lifestyle, more of a paleo or Mediterranean diet, which is including more olive oils and avocado oils instead of the inflammatory oils. And also coconut oil is a really good oil as well. And I said most of these things in the last video, but some people may not like the first video I did, and some may like the aquarium nails better. So it's best to just reiterate what I said. So yeah, make sure to do your self checks, visit your doctor, pray most importantly, and stay away from inflammatory foods that are causing these diseases. And by the way, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I like to do my research, and I listen to a doctor called Dr. Berg who talks about all of these things. And I hope I'm not offending anyone with what I am saying. I just thought I would, say what I think. And also, I'd like to pray for anyone who is going through this disease. It is not easy, so I pray to God that y'all get healing. Now I dipped my Q-tip in rubbing alcohol and placed it on the opening of the aquarium tank. Just remove the oil from that area, and then I'm using my Makartt clear polygel to seal the hole. Then I flash cured for 10 seconds and cured in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds, and this is how it looks. And as you can see, all of the glitters are moving in the tank. Now I'm just going to be doing the same thing on another nail. So I just pour some of the coconut oil into the nail, and I did not inspect this nail, but I'm grateful that it didn't have any holes or anything like that, so there were no leaking. Then I'm just going to be placing some of the caviar beads and some of the glitters inside of the aquarium tank. Then I'm going to be placing some of the gold metal accessories as well. And doing aquarium nails have become easier for me. I really like doing them, and especially the aquarium nail tips, because I don't need to have them on my nails in order to do them, and I can take however long I want to take. And also, let me know what you guys think about this nail set. Let me know if you all want me to continue doing aquarium nails, because I have a lot of ideas that I would like to execute, but let me know if you all would like that. Then I placed some of the clear polygel to seal my aquarium tank, and I would flash cure that for 5 to 10 seconds with my mini nail lamp, and then I would cure in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks, and this is the thumbnail. I always like showing you guys the thumbnail. I wanted to show you guys me applying the glitters and stuff to the thumbnail as well, but I decided to show other nails. But this is how the glitters are moving in the thumbnail. So amazing. So these are all of my aquarium nail tips completed. Now I'm just going to be removing the excess tip from the aquarium tank, and I'm going to be filing the nails just to get them into shape. Always be careful when filing aquarium nails. because there is a possibility that you can file too much and then you experience leaking. So be careful. It may look like I'm being aggressive here, but I am not. This part of the video is sped up a lot. So yes, I am just filing. I am using my hand file and my e-file to do the filing here. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how I file one of the nail tip. And I placed the nail tips on my nails off camera because I didn't want this video to be too long. So this is how it looks, and the glitters are just moving. I really love this nail set and how it's turning out so far, and I think it looks really good thus far. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm going to be applying top coat to all of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. So I wanted you all to see how the nails look when I applied the top coat. So I placed the nail palette under the nail so that y'all can get a better look at it, and I think it looked so good. So after applying the top coat to all of the nails, I would cure for 30 seconds. Now after curing the nails, I'm going to be top coating the underside of the nails as well and curing that for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be using this nude gel polish. So I'm just placing some on my nail palette and I'm going to be doing some French nails. So I'm drawing the smile line right here, and I did 2 layers in order to reach full opacity. I only showed myself doing 1 nail and 1 layer. Now after completing the smile lines, I'm going to be using my pink liner gel. Very soon I would realize that I am not holding the pink liner gel. So yes, this is the pink liner gel that I'm going to be using. So I just placed some on my nail palette for easier access. And I'm going to be outlining the front smile line and doing some drip breast cancer awareness symbol nails, if that makes sense. I'm going to be doing some drip breast cancer awareness symbols. So I start by outlining the front smile line and I would cure that for 30 seconds. I did the same for the pinky nail and the thumbnail. Now I'm just going to be applying some dots on the index nail to wherever I want the breast cancer awareness symbols to be. Then I draw lines to connect the smile line to the dots. Basically like how you would do a drip nail, I'm basically doing the same thing with these nails. Then I just connect the lines like I would if I were doing a spider web. And I had to do a second layer off camera just to make the color a little more opaque. So the dots that I made, I'm just going to be pushing up the gel polish a bit so that it doesn't make a complete dot, because a dot is basically like a circle. So I push it up a bit so that I can create the breast cancer awareness symbol. I don't know if I'm making sense with how I'm explaining it, but yeah, I'm doing that for those other two as well, and I hope you all can really see the design. I know the aquarium tank is kind of camouflaging it a bit, but when I show the video with the flash on, I'm sure y'all will be able to see it really good. And I sure y'all saw it in the intro of this video as well, because I wanted to show you guys how it looked before y'all saw the process, and I think it turned out really good. So I cured that for 30 seconds and I did the rest of the nails off camera. And this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to be top coating those nails and curing for 30 seconds. So okay, hear me out guys. The idea was to draw boobs on the middle nail and the ring nail. So one boob on the middle nail, one boob on the ring nail. So that is what I am attempting to do here. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, because you could not tell that they were boobs, because I wanted to do the boobs and then the breast cancer awareness symbol on where the nipples are supposed to be, but it didn't turn out like that. But it did turn out to be a really good design, I think. So even though it didn't turn out how I wanted it to, I still liked it. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I'm going to be using this Modelones dark brown gel polish. So I wasn't sure if I was going to just outline with the Modelones dark brown gel polish, or if I was going to mix the brown gel polish with the light brown gel polish that I was using all the time. So I did both of them, and I tested them out to see which one would look better as an outline, and I think the mixed gel polishes looked way better, so I used that to outline the design. And when I was finished, I cured for 30 seconds. Now I'm just going to be drawing the breast cancer awareness symbol on the design. I'm not going to call it boobs anymore. They are not looking like it right now. So I'm just going to be doing the breast cancer awareness symbol on the design and curing that for 30 seconds. Now I'm just going to top coat those nails and cure again for 30 seconds. So now I'm just going to be applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. And this is the finished look. Don't forget to stay tuned to see the nails with flash only. I think it turned out really good. Let me know what you guys think. Although the boob drawing did not turn out the way I wanted it to, I think it still made a really good nail set. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about everything. Let me know what you think about my drip nails as well. I think they turned out really good. And also, don't forget to pray for everyone, because everyone is going through something. And let's pray that we all find healing and that we get a cure for cancer. And also, don't forget to do your self-checks and to stay away from inflammatory foods, and just be an empowerment to other women, because everyone is going through something. And just thank you for everyone who stayed tuned and watched my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.